I think that money market is a very, very safe part of the capital market structure. And I think that getting 4% right now in your cash is a fine investment compared to how expensive stocks are and how far Bitcoin's already run. And if you want to have liquidity in a bear market, you need to be in cash. So I think the best way of holding cash is just by owning very short-term treasury bills, which you can do through an ETF, SHY. It's virtually risk-free. And right now, the yield at SHY is, I think, between 3.5% and 4%. If you're going to step up in a little bit of risk to be in a money market fund, I think as long as you're in broadly diversified short-term corporates, you're going to be fine. And that's, again, you're probably now at 4% on those. So I think those are all very good ways of holding cash. And I think that's still in excess of inflation, which is your danger when you hold cash, is that you get inflated away.
But dry powder is key because that's when you really have the opportunity to increase your wealth.
And right now, my advice on cash is to have at least 25% of your liquid assets in cash. That's my current advice.
I just liquidated some. I'm 25% right now. I'm ready. Yeah. And it is a psychological thing, especially when you see a bunch of the FOMO stuff, the MicroStrategies, the NVIDIAs, et cetera, et cetera. You feel like you're totally missing out until you get caught.
Yeah.
And then you don't have trailing stops, and then you sit out the entire time and watch it go down.
I mean, okay, so I do think you should have a lot in cash right now, but my allocation for Bitcoin is also 12.5%.
Right.
And I have a very big allocation to gold.
Yes.
So, if you're 12% in Bitcoin and you're 25% in gold and you're 25% in cash, you're in a very good defensive position.
Yes.
And I think that's appropriate considering there has never been more concentration in the 10 largest stocks and considering that the PE of the market right now is 28 times. I'm a huge believer in common stocks. Absolutely. And I'm not saying that I would sell any of my Hershey or get rid of any of my Philip Morris or dump my Coke stock. I'm just saying that if you want to have cash when the market does bottom, it helps to raise it while the market's high.
That's right. Absolutely.
So if you have bonds that are rolling over, or you have things that are maturing, or maybe you sell a property or there's an inheritance, you're going to go allocate. I would say make sure you allocate to cash first right now.
There's a reason why the world's best informed investors read my daily journal. Subscribe for free at portersjournal.com.